Julian Newman got into a fight on Black Boy Max's stream with Uno the activist. Uno the activist is his homeboy, and just potentially the collective of people there. I don't know if y'all saw the squabble, but I want to play some of the footage from the different parts of it. We won't play the actual squabble in and of itself, but essentially what had happened was they were hooping, and Julian Newman calls a foul on Buddy that was guarding him. All right, you know, call your foul, check the ball up top. We keep it. We should keep it going. Within that though, a whole bunch of was flying, a whole bunch of name calling, a whole bunch of your mama, a whole bunch of blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna play the first portion of it just to see how y'all feel about the actual basketball play and see if any of this was warranted. And then we will go from there as far as the talking points, because there's a lot to talk about within this clip. It's a short clip. All right, this is the basketball. Quick, fast, in a hurry. Quick, I know it's quick, fast, in a hurry. Let me change the playback speed for people out there. I'll change it to a 0.5. Change it to a 0.5. Julian. Hezzy still carrying. Drives to the basket. Is that a foul?
I'm not calling it.
Didn't pick up. No.
That's, I mean, I guess in pickup, I'm saying just check out. I ain't gonna lie. You just check that out.
Yeah.
You just
I
check
don't like you.
Pound dribble.
Nah, because for all this extra that about to go down, bro, just check it out, bro. It's not that you hacked them crazy, you know. Just check it. Oh, never mind. He ain't even fall. Oh no, never mind.
Exactly.
He got clamped. I thought he fell. My fault. I thought he fell. Nah, he
tripped on himself too.
I think what's lost here is, let me put some audio to it because I think
it
we
like
can
he
hear
tripped.
it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I thought he like
Hush.
bust his ass.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
And then two people run into his face, and even Buddy that did get him is screaming at him. Now, I personally feel as if, you know, if you call your foul, it's your foul. I whether you felt it was a foul or not, I don't know how early it is in the game. I probably wouldn't have said nothing. But this is what ensues a little bit afterwards. You know, we're playing it off of B Souls' video.
Once again, what's this nigga talking about?
All right, come on. I got wrong one, nigga. Hold on, wait. I got. Can you put it in the battle?
This nigga's clout chasing at his finest.
Yo, this nigga the
So watch out then, bro. Nobody's talking to you. Clout, bro. What you talking about then?
Hey, talk to the camera then, bro.
I don't got to.
Camera. Don't look at me. Look at the camera. Look at that camera.
Check up, bro.
Chippy, they getting into it. This ain't nothing crazy, right? This is not nothing crazy at all.
I feel like personally, it started to get crazy once niggas called niggas clout chasers. I feel like that's when it starts to get crazy. Cause now we taking it somewhere it don't need to go. Let's keep it basketball. Saying niggas is clout chasers, all right, buddy. You got strapped in was a bullshit foul.
Okay. Next level.
Check up, bro. Come on, Trent. Come on, y'all. Come on.
He touched his head.
Me personally, that's when I'm swinging. I don't like that shit. I hated that shit when K Showtime was doing it. I hated that whole era of basketball YouTubers who would the head taps, the head pushes, all that. Man, that's fighting. Like I don't like that. Don't do that shit to me. We're playing basketball. All that little boy shit, I don't like it. So that's where it would have got. That's where it got crazy.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm not this pro hooper or anything like that, but as a nigga that is you know, just been around, you know, niggas that have been pro hoopers or anything like that. Yeah, once you touch a person, it's that's it. I ain't gonna lie. The physical contact, that is the line.
Yeah, I think cloud chasing to me wasn't the line. They should talking to me, but the hand on the head, and then I don't know if Omar was about to play, but you called him a bitch afterwards too.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we are like, and I know this generation love calling niggas that ain't old unk and shit, but like I know maybe that's just shit talk of like the 2010 niggas or whatever. You know what I mean? Like the people that are like 5 years younger than us, maybe that's their version of shit talk. You get like head top or whatever the fuck physically, but I don't know. Nah.
I be seeing that at like high school games and stuff like that.
Because niggas do that more now. Back then, niggas do that a lot more.
I just never thought about touching somebody as a, because we also, and let me say this to bro who did it. And this is my ultimate sentiments right here. Because eventually we got to address Julian and what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna put my 2 cents in right here. Not even trying to disrespect when I say this. This is going to sound disrespectful. Phrasing it this way is disrespectful. I'm not trying to be disrespectful when I say this. People look at Julian Newman as like a content monkey. Like they come to him or they bring him to places in order to get content off of him in a specific bad way. The reason why I say the words monkey, I know it's gonna garner some laughs, is because they do things, and he acknowledged it. They do things to intentionally rile him up in order to get him there. I already know. But they used to rile monkeys up at zoos. They rile monkeys up in labs and stuff like that. So they know this could have been simple basketball. Like, I really don't even think, whether you believe it was a foul or not a foul, check the ball up, we into the next play. Tapping his head, calling him a bitch. And Julian even acknowledges it, which is why he shouldn't be doing shit like this. Julian Newman should not be doing shit like this. He was a credible hooper at one point in time. I know people made fun of him on the internet, but he was with credible hoopers. He should not be doing shit like this.
That's what I'm saying. Do y'all think the whole hand on the head shit, is that like on some everything's recorded clip farming shit, or is that specific to Julian Newman in this instance?
I think
that's some.
Go ahead.
I would say that's just some ignorant shit that a lot of the new gen basketball has been on. I'm with Sage. A lot of the younger niggas is doing that compared to at least when I was hooping back then. I guess you gotta say back then. Now that's crazy.
Right?
We didn't do that. Like unless
Damo,
you wanted to be disrespectful.
We still don't do that.
Damo, if the cameras was off, do you think he does?
Yes.
That? I would probably say no. I would
that.
Probably say no.
That's an interesting question.
I've seen enough people who play who get animated and shit like that. I've seen enough niggas do that where no cameras are out to where I'm confident to say he felt dominant enough to do that. I just know, like I was gonna say, only time niggas do that is when you want to be disrespectful. Is when you touch niggas, when you do extra animated stuff to somebody you fucking up. Is when you want to be disrespectful. So I think he will still be disrespectful with Julian Newman.
And then let me pose that to Sage in that manner, because you're absolutely right. I think regardless, he would want to clip off Julian Newman, cameras on, cameras off. Sage, if that was a 5'6" dude, not named Julian Newman, same situation happened, but his name is Fredson, do you think he does that? No cameras. Do you think he does that exact same thing?
Yeah, I think it's possible, in fact, probable that he played it up just because it was Julian Newman. But I do think that he was probably still going to talk some shit, and maybe later on in the game. But in that specific moment, I don't know how early it was in the game. I see it's 3 minutes into the video that we're watching. But yeah, I think in that very specific moment and situation, yeah, he played it up because it's on cameras and Julian Newman. But do I think in general he could be a nigga that just does that shit? Oh yeah, absolutely. I know that sounds like I'm on some great shit, but no, I'm like mean literally what I say.
I just don't know if it's because of Julian Newman. Like I think he's doing it because of the camera, but I think it's more so because it's Max's stream. There's like 50,000 eyeballs on it. He trying to get it off for the stream, but I just don't know if it's because of Julian Newman.
You think he would have did that to Max?
No.
There it is, right there.
Nah.
Open case, closed case. Yeah, I'm as a person who's brought a camera out to the park, there's a difference.
Oh, absolutely.
As a person who's been to a park with cameras, there's a difference. And as a person who's been to a park where X other person is supposed to be showing up, and this is why they don't do these random pull-ups and random runs no more, there's a difference. So, and NBA players will talk about that like, yo, I had to nerf my game when I was playing at the park or whatever because people just try shit. Like, people just try shit. So, to continue down the line, dude calls Julian a bitch. You know, then they go back and forth. At some point, Julian walks off. Correct me when I'm wrong, Bezos. Julian walks off to the corner with his girl. Dude follows. They get into a back and forth. Dude calls Julian Newman's girl a DYK, drop him off your age Kai. A DYK with an E on the end. I don't know who the E is, a streamer, yeah. And then that's where the initial squabble up happens. Bing, bop, boom, 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 bam.
The only thing I'll add is I don't know if it matters to y'all, but the reason why he said that was because the girl called him like he was moving like a female, and that was his retaliation to that. I don't know if that changes anything for anyone, but
It's good context. Doesn't change anything for me. They squabble up. After that initial squabble up, continues down the pathway of fights, or not fights, but just more arguments. At some point, he disrespects Kenny Chow. Julian says, Kenny Chow, you got a lot of clout off of me. And then I think this is the specific clip that I want to play. But there's a portion in this where I watched Biso's video and I did not agree. They're arguing about what should happen with the guy. Julian is like, the guy should leave. Max is like, the guy can stay. We're just trying to hoop. Blase, blase, blah. They get into a conversation.
That's weird. Just because
I don't
you
think
know
I'm
over him, that don't make we all
So
human,
he's
gang.
wrong, no. So
Gang, y'all was going back and forth. Y'all was going back and forth. Y'all both did
That's what
things
you
to
want,
make
bro.
up.
He apologized. That's weird as fuck.
Y'all both did
That's-
things in the wrong.
Nigga,
I don't even know how this shit
violate his
started.
life. Nigga, what you talking about?
Yo, am I in the chat or am I real life here? I didn't see the situation. What do
I'm
you want
trying
me
to
to
tell
do?
you though, but
Yo,
I'm
Julian.
telling you what's going on. Why would I lie to you? This shit's on camera, nigga.
Okay.
If a nigga gonna call me a bitch ass nigga, put his hand on me,
Yeah.
but that's over with, bro.
I understand.
Why the fuck I'm gonna hoop on the same court with him? How that make sense, bro? You gonna let
Damn.
that slide, Max?
Julian.
You ain't gonna let that slide.
What can
bro.
we do? Julian, what can we do? What? Do you want me to nigga, am I your bodyguard? What do you
No,
want me to
you're
do?
my bodyguard. I'm saying.
Nigga, I'm here to hoop. I'm trying to keep the stream going. You going back
I'm
and forth
going
with me?
hoop. If he's off the floor, that's it.
Bro, I'm not finna say, yo, bro, get off the floor, Julian said. That's dick
So-
riding. That's dick riding.
that's-
That's dick riding.
All right,
Julian,
you
do that,
like that.
Julian, that's dick
You playing
riding.
for the stream right now.
I'm not playing for
he's
that.
not.
Julian, I'm not playing for the stream. How am I playing for the stream?
Essentially, Julian Newman is saying, because he said he wasn't going to hoop no more, which there's more than like 12 people here, but I understand why Max wants him in the video. It makes for a better video. He says he's not going to play no more unless Buddy is gone. Buddy came with Uno, and I'm calling him Buddy because nobody knows his name. What do y'all think Max should have done in that situation?
That's one of them. That's one of them toughies. That's one of them loses. I ain't gonna lie, because you either seen, and I know what I would do, but just to like explain my case here, because if you're like, all right, bro, fuck it, bro, yeah, you gone. People would instantaneously turn that into oh wow, you let Julian Newman pressure your dick riding, all that other shit. But at the same time, what Max is doing right now, some will argue dick riding or some will argue L Mans or whatever, but in actuality, he's on some shit where it's like, I mean, bruh, y'all squabble down. Apparently, they apologized based on the audio. I don't know how sincere these things were. Again, it's a basketball game. Niggas obviously amp up the shit, talk during the hoops or whatever. So I don't know the full context. But what I will say, though, me personally, you work on the internet, dog. Niggas gonna say whatever the fuck they want regardless. I'd have been like, all right, bro, just sit down for a game or some shit. I wouldn't have kicked Buddy out the gym, but I'd have told other bro, not Julian, I told other bro, just sit for a game, because I ain't gonna lie. In hindsight, this shit probably did not need to go that far. And niggas would have had to say, oh, you're dick riding or whatever. But it has nothing to do with him. So that's why it's really a lose-lose, because it ain't got shit to do with Max.
Biso's football regular season is coming to a close, and my Falcons aren't doing so hot.
Omar, my Patriots aren't either, but at least we can make some money on Prize Picks, right?
That's the only reason why I'm invested on Sunday night.
Prize Picks is Let's Keep It a Buck's favorite way to play daily fantasy sports. They offer weekly promotions that can lead to very big payouts like Taco Tuesday, so you can win more money and have more money in your pockets. It's pretty easy to make lineups on Prize Picks. They have a bunch of different sports you can choose from, and then within those sports, they have a bunch of different categories. You can go to points, rebounds, assists, and if you really know what you're doing, all you gotta do is click more or less on your favorite player, and you can win a bunch of money on Prize Picks. All you gotta do is select more, select less, just make sure they're not on the same team, put in the amount you're comfortable with, and press submit lineup to submit a lineup.
Hopefully some of that bread touches down in my pockets this holiday season. Shouts out to Prize Picks for sponsoring this video.
I'm gonna be super honest. Max did exactly what he was supposed to do. Stood on what he believed in. Y'all both said shit that was over the line. Y'all both did shit wrong. I'm not about to tell him he got to sit just because you want to play. And then that would make me ask, was the point of them hooping to hoop with Julian Newman, or was he a part of
Right.
the runs? If he's a part of the runs, if my whole point was I'm hooping with Uno, like that's who I came here with. We probably about to go do in the booth or whatever the fuck them niggas be doing. Then I don't give a fuck what Julian Newman does. I hope you get off the court because you is acting like a bitch. This is crazy. But if I came with content in mind of all right, chat, we about to go hoop with Julian Newman, then I would be on some sage shit where it's like, all right, well, if I came
that's
here
what
to
I'm
hoop with this
assuming
nigga,
he doing.
I don't know what the case is because this nigga, as Omar stated earlier, Julian should be doing this shit, but there's a grander conversation to have about why he's doing this, and this is why he's there. So that's what make me want to ask, what was the purpose?
Well, so let me ask Bezos, was he, because I know you know a little bit more, was it a run and Julian Newman was invited, or were we hooping with Julian Newman?
I believe he was there from the beginning. Like, I don't know if it was proposed as we doing runs with Julian Newman, but from the jump, he was there on the first run. There was also a clip of like the dude who owns the place taking a picture at the very beginning. Like he was in that picture, so he was there from the beginning.
So then let me say, because I saw your video, I disagree with what you said. You said that he wants Max to be his bodyguard, or something along those lines. I don't. If he gonna stand 10 toes on that, and y'all both going back and forth, y'all disagreeing or whatever the case may be, my proposed thing, and I'm surprised Damo didn't say this, let them fight. They gotta fight. I ain't gonna lie, y'all feel like this is fight worthy because they both squared up with each other. Y'all feel like this is fight worthy? All right, we're gonna flip the camera this way. Y'all gonna run the quick 15, and then we're gonna get back in it. And they going off 15 minutes. They going off 15 minutes. No, but y'all run the quick one real quick, and then we can get back into it. Otherwise, this person is antagonizing, and I see it. I see it that way because I do see that people antagonize Julian Newman based off of who he is. Now he does feed into it like literally every single time, but when I saw the clip and Buddy had locked him up, fouled him, or whatever we want to say, the other dude running from the side to get in his face along with other dude getting into his face, they know what they doing. People know what they doing. They know what's going on when Julian Newman is specifically out there. They want to get a clip. And at that point, I'm trying to do what's best for my situation. This is my event, et cetera, et cetera. I really don't know you. You came with somebody who came with somebody. You can sit down. You can go sit in the car, whatever the case may be. Or what I would really do, because again, anybody that plays ball at any type of park, let him run real quick. Let him run. Somebody look. I ain't no police coming. Y'all go ahead. Get it in. Boop, 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 boop. Do what y'all got to do. Cool. Either you going to leave after that or you going to stay in hoop and we're going to shut up about it. But that's what it is.
Yeah, I think for me, one thing I did want to one thing I did want to add in the video was that I do think like Julian is right in the fact of whatchamacallit, like I think the message of he's moving different is what I want Max to do, and we'll get into that in a little later. But like him noticing that someone is fucking with him for the content and him like backing off, like I do commend him for that. To me, my whole thing with Julian that like at some point in the video was like, bro, if you really about to leave, because he was about to leave, just fucking leave. Like he already said, all right, bro. It seems like y'all ain't kicking bro off the court. You know, I'm not with that fuck shit. But he kept on going. He kept on going the whole fucking time.
But they also kept going, right?
Yeah, but I at some point it was mainly Julian. Like motherfuckers were on the other side of the court just chilling, waiting for this shit to like diffuse. But Julian was pressing. That's when Julian was pressing Max and Kenny like about some other shit.
They was over there talking, but I feel what you're saying. Like again, everybody's talking. You got ain't fight it out. But go ahead, Damon.
I was just gonna say the only reason why I didn't take it there is because niggas ain't really trying to fight out here. Niggas don't really want to fight. Come on, man.
I think Julian want to fight though. Y'all saying that?
Nah, he wanted.
I mean, if they wanted to fight, I just for me, I hate stupid nigga fights. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like if you got a reason to fight, all right, you got a reason to fight. There's some shit that just is like.
He insulted his girl though. That's a reason to fight.
I ain't see all that. I don't know how
I
true it
believe
is.
in his mind. I believe in his mind. He wanted to fight. I believe.
Hell, he did fight. Well, we saying he wanted to. He did fight.
Twice.
Only clip I seen is from when they squabbled up. But even in that, it wasn't really much happening.
He squared up twice.
Uno, well, Uno,
yeah, I'm
Uno,
playing
Uno
the
swung.
John right
Uno, the
now, fuck
activist,
it.
swung at him.
That was
I
at
think
the
he
very end.
I think he connected, but by the time they got back into it, everybody like jumped on and piled on. And again, even in that fight, there's a dude. Even in the pile up in the corner, Bezos, verify me if I'm wrong. Julian was the one that was piled up with 2-3 people on top of him in the corner, and there was one dude. He had on like a wife beater. And maybe he had a man bun or whatever, but he kept trying to run into it. And I think somebody was just like, yo, bro, what are you, like, back out of this corner?
Yeah, that's the dude he originally had beef with. And
So
he scored up with both of them, both Uno and the dude with the white beater.
So again, trying to get something off on Julian Newman. Now the fight has transitioned to Julian and Uno. Because I think Uno had called them, they started talking, somebody said something about somebody's mom. I don't know why they started fighting. That's not what's important. But they started squaring up. Uno swung connected. Julian went to go square back up. They swarmed and pushed Julian Newman into the corner. 2-3 people probably on top of Julian. Now, dude, I guess that originally was the person that, I don't think it was the original person, but whatever. Originally the person jumps into the corner, trying to get through these 2 or 3 people to get to Julian Newman. Y'all trying to get some shit off.
Yeah, I ain't from what I'm seeing, and from what as more details come up. As more details are brought to the stage. Yeah, I'm just gonna change the sentence. It seemed on some shit like, damn, why the fuck y'all drag Max into this dumb ass shit? That's what it really seemed like, cause it's like the nigga started. Obviously, the other bruh started it. Then Julian Newman got mad, but it seemed like. In chat, correct me if I'm wrong. Comments, correct me if I'm wrong. This is a genuine question. It seemed like Julian just dragged it. Because I even got a couple of clips up right now. Buddy is just dribbling a basketball. He's just tweening over there in the corner. He could have said some shit or not. I don't know. But the nigga Julian pulled up on the nigga, like frame one. So it seems like the shit is getting dragged. That's what I'm thinking the issue is.
He got a black shirt on and he dribbling?
Yeah.
Oh no, he's talking shit to Julian.
Right,
at that point.
Yeah, they talking shit. That's what I'm watching right now. This is the clip I seen earlier.
And I don't want to play it because and we might be able to play it up until the fight, but they're talking shit.
Oh, they are talking. They talking.
At one point, Max is talking to him, Kenny is talking to him, and they're off to the side. But again, I guess ultimately, maybe I don't see it this way. Do y'all see that people, even just regular content creators, take it off Julian Newman for a second. Do y'all think that people look at some content creators out in the wild and feel like they can get a clip off on them or make a moment?
Absolutely.
I think it depends on who the content creator is and what kind of content they do or what kind of community they have. But yeah, I think it really depends.
Honestly, I think Max is one of them. Like, that was one of my premises in the video, was that Max is getting to a point, especially after the whole Lil TJ shit, where people know his influence, people know his platform, people know how big he is. And whether that's the Lil TJ situation or this situation, motherfuckers are acting different on his stream. People are inviting the invite just because it's Max's stream. You got to pull up. It's going to be beneficial for your career. So that was my whole point in the video. Is like, yo, Max at this point, kind of similar to Kai a couple years ago, but even more recently with the whole magician shit, like, he got to start moving different. All of them do. Like, up security, higher the standard as to who, can come through to the stream or not, because this isn't just some offline shit. Like, this is your career, and if some TOS shit happens on stream and you get banned, I mean, it's part of the game that you chose. So
yeah, I stand 10 on my original sentiment after seeing this. Yeah, Julian didn't really want to fight this nigga. I'm sorry, he didn't really want to fight him. So
but that's also why you let them fight, though.
But that's why I didn't think of taking it to there. Your original point was, I'm surprised Dama didn't say it. I didn't even think, it didn't look like he wanted to fight. So once I heard niggas apologize to him, I thought that's what he would have wanted. He said it. He was like, Brody apologized. We can just hoop now. And no, he got to sit. All right, gang, whatever. Y'all can talk it out.
How many niggas they even got? Why don't they run like the 4s or the 3s and tell both of them niggas to chill out for a little bit of some shit?
I don't know about all that.
Hey, bro, them niggas tripping.
4s is crazy when we got 15 people here. I don't know. We ain't doing
There's
that.
too many niggas here to play a
Yeah,
Them niggas tripping,
4s
bro.
is kind of crazy.
Them
Not
niggas
even kind of
tripping,
crazy.
bro.
That shit crazy.
Nah, I'm just talking on the sense of like, well, we on camera. If we not off camera. So at that point, bro, I mean, they don't. We're over here saying these niggas don't want to fight. We're over here saying these niggas don't want to fight. We're all acknowledging that in reality, the answer is probably the lame answer, which is both of these niggas was tweaking. So at that point, shit, nigga, both of y'all shut the fuck up, bro. Damn it.
I just think maybe because I've been in, and I'm not saying this as if I'm some harder than hard person or whatever, but if you just play casual basketball, casual recreational basketball, I'm sure 50,000 people are going to relate to the same sentiment. This is another day at the park, another day at LA Fitness, another day at the rec center.
Absolutely.
And to be 1,000% honest with you, the only thing that could have, would have, should have stopped them from fighting is the owner of the gym saying y'all got to get out if y'all fight. Any situation other than that, let them two hit, and we're gonna get back to what they doing. Ain't they in, where they at, California?
Beverly Hills. Yeah.
They ain't even in a place where guns is at. Like, come on, brother. I
don't think any of them niggas was on that.
And I'm just, again, I'm speaking from my experience. Sometimes the only reason why you do stop it is because you know, okay, he over here, it's a fight, it's 50% chance he can lose, and him, he got it, and we know what he gonna do if he lose. So you got to stop that fight. But other than that, let them two run it real quick, and then keep it pushing.
I just can't view it in that same lens because we're on camera. I'm not gonna lie. That's
Put
my
the camera
only thing.
down.
No. Yeah. If you are saying from the perspective of Max, I'm putting the camera down. And here's my thing, bro. If the shit go wrong, now you are in this shit. And I'm looking at it from a perspective of like, these are two grown ass men doing dumb shit. Two dumb ass niggas being niggas. Let them, this is gonna sound crazy. Let them nigga it up over there or some shit. But I'm not gonna ruin what I got going on because these two niggas is on some bullshit. That's how I'm viewing
I'm
it.
an instigator. I'm about to say,
Let them fight.
I'ma just turn the camera and commentate on what's going on without you seeing it. Like, I'm not gonna have them fighting on stream.
Shit go
Y'all
wrong,
can check
please.
the clips on fucking Instagram for that. Y'all can check the IG live that someone else is doing because these niggas over here fighting. Do that. I'm not gonna show it on stream. But again, was these Julian Newman runs, or was Julian Newman gonna be here?
That's the real question.
Uno in that's why I'm always asked that. Because if I'm not taking it that far, Julian, if I ain't invite you on my stream to do this, I'm streaming every day.
Yeah, if he was just there or some shit, are you
if he just
tripping?
happened to be there because Max is gonna be there, so now here comes Julian Newman, who has to be on a Max stream to hoop because he ain't getting. Where else is he about to play?